And welcome back to Draymond Does Gaming. Draymond here playing some more of The Witness, and hopefully today we can finish off the village. Now, I didn't realize that there was, in the last one, I thought we had done all the places here, but apparently not. So, we missed this rope here, so we actually have to get into this, this area. So, either assume that we do these and that drops down, or we do these, we go in, and then it drops. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright. This can be in any way. Okay, isn't that... Oh, no, okay. No, not like that. Because we'll hit that. Alright. What about opposite? What about, like... Yeah, there we go. And can't this just be... Oh, but we need two of them. So what about... No, because we still run into the same issue there. What if we do that? Because then that single piece is up top. Alright. Interesting. So if we did... Yeah, see, that wouldn't work. Ooh, what about... No, because that wouldn't work. Okay. What if we isolate it like so? Okay, so that ain't working. So this little hump here, maybe if we get rid of that hump, and then try, because yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, what if we expand it this way, so maybe these are the two singles, and then around. Okay. Oh, interesting. The panel is a little busted. Okay, so this could be... So we could do... I think that's close. I really do. I think that's kind of close to what we have to do. Something similar to that. So we have to do something with... Because of how these are, what if we do this? Like that. Oh, is that it? It's turned. Yeah, that is. Okay. Interesting. But only 3. Huh. Okay, so if we do... Okay. If we do... That would be a 3 and a 3. So I wonder if we can do something like that. So kind of like that, but getting that middle part done too. So how do we? That's just that. There we go. Okay, so that's gonna open the staircase, not the door. I wonder if we'll even get this door open. Oh, interesting. Oh, we can go down here. That's quite surprising. It's like where they drop like a bunch of the rocks and stuff. Filter them through here. Oh. Okay. So we can really do this in probably any number of ways, right? We just need those two things together. Now we just have to figure out how to get them together. There we go. Okay, yes. Every time it does that, it freaks me out. There we go. That's, I think, the last of this village. Let's get out of here. Obviously, we don't know how to open that door yet, but maybe from underground you can. Yeah. Maybe. Let's go do this. I'm excited. I think this is the I think this is the last laser. God, that would be freaky to come up here. Any sticks or anything to listen to? Nope. Alright. We'll just watch this guy. I guess we could have put this in the other video, but that one was getting a little long. This one was only... It took a few minutes to do, so... I think after this, we'll head up there. Nice. All right. Let's go check it out. Is quite awesome. How do we... This way. Alright, so I think we're done here, other than for any environmental puzzles. Which, you know what? I'm sure there's hundreds that we haven't done. And that's okay. Like I said, this is not a not 100% playthrough. We really just want to get through the main stuff and any things that we... On my mouse, where am I? Sorry. And then anything else where we that we see along the way. Yeah, you can see like we're missing all of these somewhere, right? Just insane. Is this the way up? I don't know how we get up there. Do we... Okay, this is to the color areas. Alright. Might take us a minute to get up there, apparently. Man, it's such a beautiful game, too. Yeah. We can go this way, can't we? I don't think we've been up here yet. I've been kind of holding off getting up here. Well, you can even see like the rebar in the statue. Oh, hey, so there's something here. Right. I think we've established that when we see these flowers, there's some sort of secret here. I couldn't tell you what, and I couldn't tell you where. But they seem to be associated to that. Ooh. This is nice looking. Oh, little climber dude. Oh, there's another one. Huh. What is... Ooh. What is this? Little freaky. Okay. Is this a symmetry puzzle? Yeah, a hidden symmetry puzzle. Okay. Okay. We gotta figure this. We can figure this out. So that's right up, right down. And that's not quite it, huh? Okay, I see. All right. Okay. That's not it. How is that not it? What are we not hitting? Because that was this. So we go there like this. Then we went down. And then we go... Huh. I could spend some time on this one. Alright. So, we do... So we do this, and this is where that one is. Okay. Then we should be able to just come here, right? Alright, what am I missing? Black is separated from the... Oh, unless they need to be like that type of dealio. Like these ones together. But I don't think so. 2, 3. Okay, so if we go there, that's too far. Okay. Maybe like... Maybe even... No. So just trying to build this out of my mind on the other side. So we went left, down, left, down, right, down, right, or left. So we're there. So we should be... Okay. Well, I don't know where this goes, but we can come back to it. Alright. we'll go. I still want to check this out because I'm pretty sure we've gotten all the lasers, so we'll do that first. Ooh, we can. Oh, we can just go around. That's interesting. I thought there was some writing there or something. Which would have been odd because we haven't seen like writing anywhere. Very minimal. Ooh, snow? Well, hello. What do we have here?
Up
Surveyor.
there, you go around every hour and a half, time after time after time. You wake up usually in the mornings, and just the way that the track of your orbits go, you wake up over the Mideast, over North Africa. As you eat breakfast, you look out the window as you're going past, and there's the Mediterranean area, and Greece, and Rome, and North Africa, and the Sinai, the whole area. And you realize that in one glance, that what you're seeing is what was the whole history of man for years, the cradle of civilization. And you go around down across North Africa and out over the Indian Ocean and look up at that great subcontinent of India pointed down toward you as you go past it. And Ceylon off to the side, Burma, Southeast Asia, out over the Philippines and up across that monstrous Pacific Ocean. Vast body of water. You've never realized how big that is before. And you finally come up across the coast of California and look for those friendly things. Los Angeles and Phoenix and on across El Paso. And there's Houston. There's home. And you look and sure enough, there's the Astrodome. And you identify with that, you know? It's an attachment. And down across New Orleans and then looking down to the south and there's the whole peninsula of Florida laid out. And all the hundreds of hours you spent flying across that route, down in the atmosphere, all that is friendly again. And you go out across the Atlantic Ocean and back across Africa. And you do it again, and again, and again. And that identity, that you identify with Houston, and then you identify with Los Angeles, and Phoenix, and New Orleans, and everything. And the next thing you recognize in yourself is you're identifying with North Africa. You look forward to that. You anticipate it. And there it is. That whole process begins to shift of what it is you identify with. When you go around it in an hour and a half, you begin to recognize that your identity is with that whole thing. And that makes a change. You look down there, and you can't imagine how many borders and boundaries you crossed again and again and again. And you don't even see them. At that wake-up scene, the Mideast, you know there are hundreds of people killing each other over some imaginary line that you can't see. From where you see it, the thing is a whole, and it's so beautiful. And you wish you could take one from each side in hand and say, look at it from this perspective. Look at that. What's important? And so a little later on, your friend, again those same neighbors, another astronaut, the person next to you goes out to the moon. And now he looks back and sees the Earth not as something big where he can see the beautiful details, but he sees the Earth as a small thing out there. And now that contrast between that bright blue and white Christmas tree ornament and that black sky, that infinite universe, really comes through. The size of it, the significance of it, it becomes both things. It becomes so small and so fragile, and such a precious little spot in that universe that you can block it out with your thumb. And you realize that on that small spot, that little blue and white thing is everything that means anything to you. All of history and music and poetry and art and war and death and birth and love, tears, joy, games, all of it is on that little spot out there that you can cover with your thumb. And you realize that that perspective, that you've changed, that there's something new there, That relationship is no longer what it was. And then you look back on the time when you were outside on that EVA and those few moments that you had the time because the camera malfunctioned, that you had the time to think about what was happening. And you recall staring out there at the spectacle that went before your eyes. Because now, you're no longer inside something with a window looking out at a picture. But now you're out there, and what you've got around your head is a goldfish bowl, and there are no limits here. There are no frames. There are no boundaries. You're really out there, over it, floating, going 25,000 miles per hour, ripping through space, a vacuum, and there's not a sound. There's a silence, the depth of which you've never experienced before. And that silence contrasts so markedly with the scenery and the speed with which you know you're going. That contrast, the mix of those two things, really comes through. And you think about what you're experiencing and why. Do you deserve this? This fantastic experience? Have you earned this in some way? Are you separated out to be touched by God to have some special experience here that other men cannot have? You know the answer to that is no. There's nothing that you've done that deserves that earned that. It's not a special thing for you. You know very well at that moment, and it comes through to you so powerfully that you're the sensing element for man. You look down and see the surface of that globe that you've lived on all this time, and you know all those people down there. They are like you. They are you. And somehow you represent them when you are up there. A sensing element, that point out on the end, and that's a humbling feeling. It's a feeling that says you have a responsibility. It's not for yourself. The eye that doesn't see does not do justice to the body. That's why it's there. That's why you're out there. And somehow you recognize that you're a piece of this total life. You're out on that forefront and you have to bring that back somehow. And that becomes a rather special responsibility. It tells you something about your relationship with this thing we call life. And when you come back, there's a difference in that world now. There's a difference in that relationship between you and that planet, and you and all those other forms of life on that planet, because you've had that kind of experience. It's a difference, and it's so precious. And all through this, I've used the word you because it's not me. It's not Dave Scott. It's not Dick Gordon, Pete Conrad, John Glenn. It's you. It's us. It's we. It's life. It's had that experience. And it's not just my problem to integrate. It's not my challenge to integrate, my joy to integrate. It's yours. It's everybody's. Russell Schweikart, 1975.
Wow. It's very enlightening. It's almost as if, like, a few moments in there, they kind of akin yourself to a godlike being, like being able to oversee everything. I mean, obviously not becoming a god, but looking at it from their like that perspective type of deal. And again, like all this stuff is up for interpretation, and didn't see you there. To how everyone sees it. Everyone will see it differently, right? So interesting. So a few things. Just to take note, like, what is going on with these people? Like, this guy looks like he's destroying this. Not building it, destroying it, right? The sledgehammer? That's not how you build things. This person is doing surveying, which, okay, that seems perfectly reasonable. You got this guy trying to scale this. You have someone, like, dead and dying up there. You've got this, which looks like a canvas, yet, like, it's painting out like this. Even has, like, tiny little squiggles there. So so it's like they're planning this, right? Like they're making this into a puzzle, into a maze, right? You follow it. So maybe that's some symbolism of how they did the game design in this, right? They looked at rivers and went, oh, hey, that kind of looks neat. How can we do this? And now we did this. We translate it to here, and that's how we have it. It's just crazy to see, like, all of these. You have these two people who look like they're having an argument, but it almost feels like this person's going to step off back, right? It's older person, older people. You have this one who looks like they just don't know what's going on with the world. They've got their laptop. They're trying to do, it's like a chisel. They're trying to make things, but it's just not working. And you have these guys who are, I don't know, like look at the like smirk on this guy, right? But then we have this. I paused for a second because I think I figured it out, but I just didn't want to do it while it was in while we were in that recording. Oh, that's only one. We have to do it 3 times. Okay. Interesting. So this side, this way, will probably have to be going there, would be my guess. I could be mistaken. Huh. Oh, so we go from this one to here. Okay, I got you. So maybe this one we need to be a different angle. I don't think it'll be from there. And we can't see it from here. So it's not that. Okay. Why isn't it that? Like, don't these just not have to be? Because you have this white one and that white one. They're not attached to the black one. Do we have to? Maybe we have to see them in the puzzle. So. Would that matter? I don't see why that would. Shouldn't that just work? No? What am I not seeing here? Oh god. Try to get things all lined up. Like, do we have to go? Maybe a little bit closer. Maybe we have to do it this way. Okay, but I don't see why that has to go like that versus like this way, right? It's the same thing. Perhaps not. Alright, so it's same type of dealio here, only what's the difference here, right? We need to get to that back one back there. Right. Have I already done this one? Okay, so I need to do this one. Need to do this one. I feel like, oh yeah, that's not gonna work. Can we like zigzag? Why doesn't that work? Oh, because that black one's there. Oh man. Oh, ooh, what about no? Why doesn't that work? I don't get it. Like, there's no dots that we're trying to get. Are we... There's some, like, weird shadows I'm not seeing, trying to get through. Like, I don't know. I don't know why this would matter. But isn't that just the same as going... Oh, no, it's not, because I did that, and this and this would be together. Okay. Okay, I see. I just wasn't looking at it there. Alright, so we can head down. Down into the depths of the mountain, I guess. Not even an elevator, it's steps. But with that, I think we'll leave it here for right now. Quite excited. I mean, this whole thing is really cool looking. There's going to be a few more puzzles related to this, I can tell. And we'll get there in time, right? In time. But next time, we'll explore down there. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you then. Bye.